NHL Hall of Fame quiz coming up right now. Welcome back to BritBoy Hockey. This Super Saturday is on the NHL Hall of Fame, and the questions are from my Hall of Fame book, which is over there. I actually recall, I think I did a Hall of Fame quiz on this a few Super Saturdays ago, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's see how well you know your NHL Hall of Fame trivia. And also, the questions are multiple choice, but instead of them being ABC, they're actually ABCD. And yeah, I am wearing my Calgary Flames reverse retro. If you haven't seen that video, go and go and watch that. Sorry, having some technical difficulties. Anyway, let's move on. Question 1: Who is the oldest scoring champion in NHL history? A. Bill Cook of the New York Rangers in 1932-33. B. Gordie Howe of the New York Rangers in 1962-63. C. Wayne Gretzky of the Los Angeles Kings in 1993-94. Or D. Martin St. Louis of the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2012-2013. A and B were definitely boomers, especially Bill Cook. 1932-33. Geez, he's old. Question 2. When were the first female players honored in the Hall of Fame? A. 1998. B. 2002. C. 2006. Or D. 2010. Question 3. Who is the youngest player to be inducted into the Hall of Fame? A. Bobby Orr. B. Ken Dryden. C. Vladimir. I don't even know. Tretyok. I don't know. Some Russian guy.
Vladislav Tretyok.
Yeah, there. Or D. Mario Lemieux. Question 4. Only one NHLer registered a 200-goal career without having at least one 20-goal season. Who is that Hall of Fame member? A. Defenseman Larry Robinson. B. Center Igor Lavnov. C. Left wing Bob Gainey. Or D. Defenseman Scott Niedermayer. Question 5. The first NHL defenseman to notch a 20-goal season is not in the Hall of Fame. True or false? Question 6. What Hall of Famer has participated in most combined NHL games as a player and a coach? So they played the most games as a, participated in the most as a player and a coach. A. Jacques Lemaire, who I believe was I want to say he was the first coach of, I think he was in one of my team histories as the first coach of one of the teams. I can't remember though what team that was. B. Red Kelly, yes, that is actually his name. C. Larry Robinson. Or D. Al Abor. Question 7. Who recorded his first 100 NHL goals the quickest? A. Mike Bossy of the New York Islanders. B. Brett Hall of the Calgary Flames and St. Louis Blues. C. Wayne Gretzky of the Edmonton Oilers. Or D. Future Hall candidate Teemu Selanne of the Winnipeg Jets. And congratulations to Matthew Barzal on signing his new contract with the New York Islanders today, I think, as I film this. So yeah. Question 8. Who coached the most NHL games after becoming an honored member of the Hall of Fame? A. Scotty Bauman. B. Al Abor. Here he is again. C. Roger Nielsen. Or D. Glenn Xavier. Roger Nielsen was the one who started the white towel thing, put it on the stick. Yeah, I think in my Darcy Rota interview, I think he talked about that. I might be wrong. Question 9. Who came up with the idea of painting stitch marks on the celebrated mask of Hall of Fame goalie Gary Cheers? A, an equipment manager. B, a young fan in the Bruins contest formation. C, a catcher from the Boston Red Sox, which is the Major League Baseball team. Or D, Cheers himself. Cheers, I don't know. Question 10. No team has selected consecutive future Hall of Fame famers in the first 2 rounds of an NHL draft. True or false? The answers. Question 1 was D. Martin St. Louis of the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2012-2013. Question 2, it was D. The first women were inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010. Question 3, the youngest player inducted into the Hall of Fame was Bobby Orr. That was letter A. Question 4, A, Larry Robinson. I can't remember what one that was. That was the registered 200 goal career without having at least a 20 goal season thing. Question 5 is true. That was the first defenseman to notch a 20 goal season is not in the Hall of Fame. 6 was D, Al Abel. I believe that was that was the most participated one. Number 7, A, Mike Bossy of the New York Islanders was the first to reach 100 goals. Even though actually he scored 50 in his rookie season, then he got, I guess, 50 in the next season. 50 plus 50 is 100. Anyway, question 8 is A, was Scotty Bowman. That was the coach of most NHL games after becoming an honored member of the Hall of Fame. Question 9, it was Chivas himself. He was decided to put the stitch marks. Because back in the days of Doc Plant, those guys, they didn't wear goalie masks. And question 10 was false. That was the consecutive future Hall of Famers thing. Thanks for watching. What was your score? Leave it down below in the comments. Like this video, turn on notifications, and remember, please subscribe. This was the book. If you want to buy it, I don't know, you can do. And good. I missed. And good. I'm not as good as the Boston Red Sox catcher. He couldn't make the stitches, and goodbye. If I open up my eyes.